I think Evan Bouchard and Jake Walman should stay together when Ekholm comes back. I think those two just play very much more mobile game. I think Ekholm is obviously still a really solid skater, but has had his lapses this season. The injury to Ekholm, I don't think has helped him by any means. Supposedly it's an abdominal injury, which hasn't been ideal, but I would say if you look back at the numbers, Walman, since he arrived here with Bouchard, has played 93 minutes and 59 seconds at 5-on-5. They've been on the ice for 4 goals for and 3 against. Their shots for at 49-40. Now, with Ekholm, who obviously those two have much more familiarity with, they've played over 900 minutes together. Goals for at 44, goals against at 39, shots for 573. Their shots for percentage is 59% in comparison to Walman and Bouchard. They're at 55%. So their goals for is much more significant as well on the actually Walman and Bouchard front. I was reading the wrong stat there. 57% of the goals for percentage for Walman and Bouchard. Now, the way I would do it as well, and Ryan S puts it there, so Ekholm with Nurse, and yeah, exactly, that's what I would do. I think with Nurse, there's the idea of he needs to play simple. Like, we kind of have the joke here of like simple Daryl. Like, once you get simple Daryl, you're in a good spot. And I actually think that's where his game is kind of can lack. I think he's much better when he's able to be free with the puck. And I've said this a bunch of times. He is easily the most athletic player on the Oilers. So just obviously his body type, big, lean defenseman who can skate really well. He can fly out there if you give him the puck and the opportunities. And there was a game earlier in the year. Maybe someone can remind me who it was against, but Nurse got the overtime winner and then also had the goal where he banked it off the back of the goalie's header. Tampa Bay sounds familiar, but I feel like that is wrong. Maybe someone can just remind me of who that was. But in that game, I think we saw the best of Nurse because he was just able to skate and get into open space. And we've seen him play well with Kulak this season, too, who would have the more defensive kind of the game. So I really like that idea. Chris put in the chat as well. I think an Ekholm-Emberson combo would benefit the kid. Hey, again, we've seen Nurse and Kulak play a lot together, but I think the problem would be in that situation is you don't want Ekholm to be playing third pairing minutes and you don't want Nurse to be playing third pairing minutes. They need to both be in your top 4. Where Kulak is like, okay, if Kulak only plays 18 minutes a night, it's fine. He's used to it, but I don't think you're getting the best out of Ekholm and Nurse, who you pay significantly more than what you pay Brett Kulak in the lineup. So I don't think you would do that. You could do that for a long period of time. So that's how I would have it. Like, it's on the screen here. Walman, Bouchard are his top 2. Replace Stetcher. Another conversation which maybe we could have right now too is maybe Stetcher's your 6th defenseman at the moment over Emberson. Obviously, Emberson was scratched for, 4 or 5 games there, kind of put into the lineup more out of necessity than maybe necessarily a want as well. So I think Stetcher might have taken over the 6th spot on this team, Emberson being the 7th guy and John Klingberg. Is he better than Cam Denny? Maybe that's the big take. Is John Klingberg better than Cam Denny? Reese, what do you think of the defensive pairs? What would you do, Reese?
I mean, obviously, like, Deneen coming up and playing his game, he played awesome in that one game that he played, but I think, honestly, like, having it the 4 that are on the screen, or the 6 that are on the screen right now, take out Stetcher, bring back Ekholm.
Yeah.
I think that's like a very legit top 6 D-core.
They've got options, and even in the forward group too, I've seen people mention it. Kane coming back, obviously Trent Frederick coming back too. McDavid hasn't played in, what's he now, 5 games, I think, maybe only 4, whatever it's been. He's not in the lineup. So it's the Oilers have a lot of options, and it's very encouraging signs.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.